Merry morning and moon sweet friends. It is Moonwind Fairy here to do your sneak peek into the new week message, energy, and vibes general reading. Again, as always, general readings just mean if you happen to come across this video, there might be a message here for you. If not, I'm just telling stories. All right, let's see what's going on for this new week. The Hierophant. Five of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. Six of Swords. Swords are our thoughts and our intellect. Queen of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. And Two of Cups. Relationships, emotions, and feelings. Okay, so out of the 5 cards, we have 3 of them that are cups. So this new week is going to have a lot of emphasis on relationships, our emotions, and our feelings, maybe. But so what we got is we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is tradition. It's, learning, it's organizations, it's structure. It's also a lesson. And if there is a marriage or a commitment of some sort, it's going to stick. It's going to be a good one. You got Six of Swords. Swords are our thoughts and our intellect, but Six of Swords represents like a new beginning. You're getting away from choppy waters to smooth sailing ahead. And again, swords indicate our thoughts or represent our thoughts. So maybe it's just negative thoughts you're getting away from, but there could be circumstances that are really kind of chaotic. And it's smooth sailing ahead. And you also might have help arriving at the perfect time. So I think these two kind of might be the vibe. You have 5 of Cups. Cups represent relationships, emotions, and feelings. The next 3 cards are. This is feeling really disillusioned, disappointed. This is depression. This is you just not feeling it. This is also grief. But yes, all those things, there may be reasons for those things, but focus on, you lost 3 cups. That's sad. But you still have 2. So I'm going to say the vibe for this sneak peek in the new week is focus on gratitude, because that really seems to be a real cool vibe these days. Because you've got Queen of Cups, and she is intuition, emotional healing. She's unconditional love for self and others. And Two of Cups. Two of Cups is commitment card. This is harmony and deepening the emotional connection with everyone around you. So I'm going to say focusing on gratitude is our sneak peek into the new week message, energy, and vibes reading. Because I think, we may still be kind of disillusioned, disappointed. We might be grieving. We might be dealing with some depression and just, just a sadness. Oh, sorry about that. So 5 of Cups. Not that one. But yeah, so I think we're coming away from, or we're still in it. But if we focus on gratitude, it's going to really help us get us out of this funk. And, you've got the Hierophant. And so consider it like a lesson. Because everything that happens in our life is a lesson, actually. And we get to choose how we respond or react to it. And by reacting or responding in gratitude, it's going to really help you kind of get out of any depression or situations, lifestyles, habits that just, don't serve you. And the Hierophant also is more traditional. He's a lesson. And like I said, if there's a relationship that could be going on to the next phase of commitment, it's a good one. It's a real good one. But I also see this as, a lot of our disillusion, disappointment grief, a lot of depression might just have to do with what's going on in your life, in our world, in your relationships. So that's why it's really important to focus on the gratitude, which really is very traditional. You know, it's kind of like he's like the Hierophant is like going to church, but it's, you know, more of the traditional, being thankful for family and friends that are there, all that good stuff. Because you want to be getting away from choppy waters to smooth sailing ahead. This is really a rite of passage. You know, you're choosing to go into this new week with gratitude in your heart. That's going to really kind of solidify and, you know, deepen the emotional connections you have with others, with your family. Also, this could be the commitment card. So if you're in a relationship, it might be going on to marriage or commitment. Because you really want to do that emotional healing. You really want to trust your intuition, but more than that is you want to have unconditional love for self and others. Yeah. All right, Joyce. 9 of Swords. Yeah, because you've had some worry along with some depression. Queen of Cups twice. I love it when that happens. She's also about kindness too. And I would say kindness to yourself. The Wheel of Fortune. Because you need to be ending this cycle. Ending this cycle of depression, disillusionment, disappointment, what other one? Depression, yeah, grieving. You know, focusing on gratitude is going to help you end this cycle of feeling and thinking the same way and expecting a different result. Because when we focus on gratitude, we're ending that cycle. We're not going to be worrying all the time. We're not going to be anxious and unable to sleep, because we're going to be thankful and grateful for what we do have. And one more. King of Wands. All right, so that's what I think we're doing. We're focusing on gratitude. This sneak peek into the new week is the vibe is focusing on gratitude, because we've been anxious, worried, sleepless nights. We've been disillusioned, disappointed. We're grieving. We're depressed. So we want to focus on gratitude. We want to focus on gratitude. We want to end this cycle of thinking and feeling the same way and expecting a different result. This could be lifestyle changes, habits, you know. It could be relationship issues, all of this. But, you know, focusing on the gratitude is going to, you know, because on the other side of ending this cycle is all the good stuff, is destiny, fate, and good fortune. It's also really kind of a lesson, you know, and like I said, if it's a relationship with the two of Cups, you're really kind of moving towards a more committed relationship, and the Hierophant signifies that it's a good relationship. But I also think he signifies tradition, like get back to the basics of loving each other, gratitude, you know, all that stuff. So you're ultimately, by ending this cycle, by focusing on gratitude, you're going to end the cycle. You're going to have learned a lesson, but you're also going to start doing a lot of self-help and, you know, you might be changing lifestyles, habits, whatever. But you might have help arriving at the perfect time. This could be like a counselor or some kind of help, some kind of organized group to help you. But ultimately, you're going towards new beginnings that are really focusing on deep emotional connections. And that's really what I feel for this whole 2025. It's too much superficiality. It feels like we're getting away from that, is what I'm saying. because we want to be the Queen of Cups. We want to be kind, emotionally healed. We want to trust our intuition, but we want unconditional love for self and others. At the same time, we want to have some fun and adventure. We want to, feel the passion and energy for life again. So that's what I got for you for sneak peek into the new week. Vibe is focus on gratitude, because that's going to help. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful new week, and I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.